Coming up on this week's episode of Nomad Newsreel, we've got a report from Amanda on the latest from Homes on Wheels Alliance, plus the latest news stories from the desert. Nomad Newsreel starts now. For Nomad Newsreel, I'm James Copeland, reporting from my 1975 Winnebago Indian. Thanks so much for joining us today. Our first story out of Quartzsite. Desert Messenger editor Shanana Rain Goldenbear announced last week that the March 17th edition of the Quartzsite newspaper will be the last one of the season. Goldenbear suffered multiple small strokes on March 1st, which made her unable to produce the March 3rd paper as scheduled. She plans to put the paper on hiatus until fall and will continue to update the Facebook page as she focuses on her recovery. Another popular restaurant in Quartzsite is closed, but not because of the season. Barbie's Place will remain closed for this upcoming week due to the death of a close family member, and the owner hopes to reopen on the 30th. In the meantime, she encourages everyone to check out Sunset Grill just north of the VFW, and apparently she has heard that they will be closing, and this will be their last week at Sunset Grill for the season, so she's encouraging people to patronize Sunset Grill. Now we have a report from Amanda on the latest from Homes on Wheels Alliance.
Well, I bet you didn't expect to see this. Yes, as shocking as it might be, I don't always wear a suit and tie, and as shocking as it might be, things do come up, and Amanda had some last-minute stuff come up, so she will not be able to file her report for this week. But it allows you to see the behind-the-scenes of Nomad Newsreel here in our Winnebago studio. So, I don't know, what should we do? Maybe a video of the dog? I don't know.
Lunch.
Not too many events really to tell you about right now as things are really winding down for the season, but Howling at the Moon is coming up in Yuma this weekend. It's a tailgating and concert event, and they do it when there is a full moon, although it's, I think, going to be mostly visible during the day as opposed to at night. But anyway, it's going to be Saturday, March 27th at 3 p.m. going till 7 p.m. Arizona time. You can bring your own chairs, drinks, and of course friends are welcome too. And all the details can be found on the Howling at the Moon Facebook page. All right, welcome into Nomad Weather now. We're taking a look at a very broad view of the American Southwest for those of you planning travel in the area over this next week. And this is for Tuesday the 23rd through Sunday the 28th. So these are basically the highs and lows as we go throughout the entire week. So it's the highest temperature and the lowest temperature that you'll see in each area. So starting in the south with Yuma, where it's expectedly the warmest area, this next week you'll see highs between 75 and 86 in Yuma, lows between 50 and 55. As we move northward, of course, you might expect it to get cooler, and it does. Quartzsite between 70 and 85 for highs, but up into Las Vegas, we're going to even get to 86. And this is a general warming trend that goes throughout the week. So Sunday will continue to be warmer. Definitely starting out the week a little bit cooler, but these temperatures just very steadily get warmer throughout the week. If you're going to be in Phoenix area, between 70 and 87, and really all across the board, the coldest nighttime lows you're going to see are going to be 48 there in the wee hours of the morning. So really it looks like overall quite pleasant, although once we start getting into those upper 80s, if you don't have air conditioning, you're going to be wishing you did, especially for a lot of people. But it is definitely manageable with fans right now. So that is something to consider when you are planning your travels here in the Southwest area, in the Nomad area, if you will. And we'll continue to keep you updated on any other weather concerns as we go throughout this week. But once again, this is, yes, for the 23rd through the 28th. Doesn't look like there's too much rain in the forecast, just going to be a little bit warmer as we get into Sunday. So that's going to do it for Nomad Newsreel. I'm James Copeland. Thanks so much for tuning in. And if you're driving around the area, be sure to tune in to KLPZ 1380 on your AM dial. You might even hear me on there. Anyway, we'll wrap it up for this week, and we'll see you on down the road.